snake. And it's just like, well, how do I get in? And somehow he still makes it work. So definitely, you know, Wii Fit Trainer just another potential stepping stone on his path to top 64. Mithos still trying to create their own story of just making the Cinderella run.
Yeah, it would be really cool to see. But right now, starting off pretty back and forth. WaKa trying to find his way in. And now, Mithos, the one putting WaKa in the corner, although it is a reversal as these plungers are coming out as a little bit of a defensive option. I do want to see how WaKa deals with like the sort of the corner options that Wii Fit trainers love. You know, putting that header in the corner, like throwing the sun salutation for the ledge. Seems like the options are just going to be plunger and down air. Simple, clean, effective.
Yeah, definitely not being creative in any way, but like you said, effective, definitely the name of the game right here. And I would love to see the 0 to deaths, especially because WaKa is one of those players who, you know, the top Luigi main is able to react to the DI and able to SDI and able to just still find so much off of these grabs for sure. So WaKa's still finding a ton off of these combos regardless. So ledge traps definitely can make it very difficult for Wii Fit to make it back, even though she does like to live in that corner like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, it is one of those things where I feel like even though WaKa does the 0 deaths, he doesn't really rely on them, right? Like, he is perfectly happy to get you out of 0 death percent and then just ledge trap you for an eternity.
Yeah, that's like the biggest thing. So definitely, you know, not, like you said, not going for, oh my God, really tried to go for something there. Definitely would have been able to kill right there at 60%. That would be killing very early. And then those rolls off a ledge, like you said, you know, we trying to get around all those projectiles. Then ended up eating an F tilt, now eating a forward air. And yeah, just like that, back to even stocks. But WaKa, can you find something potentially here?
Yeah, trying to air out of that combo, but suddenly the tables have turned and WaKa able to karate chop out of that situation. But it's still a very even percentage-wise game, having to figure out how to get past these plungers. They keep hitting over and over again, and a back air comboing off the plunger. Not able to get the down air this time, but once again gets a grab, back air. No, good DI, gets out of that situation.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, like at that percent, obviously well out of the cyclone percent. So, and I love that just because, you know, sometimes we see the roll, we see the jump from Wii Fit. I love that efficiency. I love that awareness from Mithos. But so far, WaKa looking very primed to take the stock number 2 with the Wii Fit there, able to do enough damage regardless. So, 1-0 to death potentially could be the end of this game. But like you said, WaKa definitely going for these more neutral options. Maybe getting a quick gimp right here onto Wii Fit Trainer. Oh my God, that's so scary.
I feel like he had everything he needed, but unfortunately just a hair off on that down air. But now turning it around is Mithos. Does get the snipe with a soccer ball, and we are perfectly even on this final stock here, Oscar.
Yeah, definitely perfectly even, and just like that, I mean, Mithos, I mean, showing why they're all the way at this point in bracket for sure. Able to find some combos right here, getting a ton off of these combos for sure. So we're seeing a lot of like up tilt into the combos afterwards, right? We see all these follow-ups, but again, these plungers, that was kind of the name of the game, that first stock, kind of what destroyed Mithos here. WaKa looking to make lightning strike twice here. Can we find something here? Mithos still trying to figure out how to even get in on the WaKa.
And WaKa not forcing the issue, but we might see a back air. Yeah, not enough to get the kill. Still able to survive, but this corner pressure has been crazy. Finally, Mithos finding his way out of there. Does try to use these projectiles, like I was saying. Oh, gets a little bit of a berry. Not able to get too much out of it, but does catch the read with the header. A down throw. Doesn't go for a follow-up. Just tried to read an air dodge or something like that, but now Mithos able to get out of the corner, but uses the time instead for a deep breathing, and now back in the corner. These back airs are so threatening, and just a shield poke from WaKa, and the deep breathing is about to expire. Probably not going to be able to use an offensive option, but great cyclone finds the plank.
Yeah, we saw it not work earlier, and then WaKa decided to trust in it again and ends up clutching out that first game for him. And just like that, Mithos was bringing it back slowly but surely, and all of a sudden it was just like even, it was basically even at that point. So definitely showing why they're all the way here, but WaKa, yeah, taking that first game. Really good job. Like you said, not seeing the grabs as much. We see him scrapping so much more, and it's really cool. Like you said, like that fair does a really good job of just interrupting Wii Fit for almost no reason, it feels like, right? It feels like actually covers a lot of range too, so yeah. So far so good for WaKa. Gonna opt to run it back here.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, does he get a double dip? Because we know he's definitely has that on lock. But this time, it is a little bit awkward to go for the 0 to death with the deep breathing, but still a nice combo. 101%, nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I didn't kill. I just did 100 damage off my first up.
Oh,
so.
darn.
Yeah, oh no, what will I ever do?
And going for the instant ledge trump, but an offered option from Mithos, and now Cyclone will get the kill. And WaKa very far ahead in this game.
Yeah, definitely doing really, really well this game so far and not really letting deep breathing be a factor right now. Here comes a combo. Finds one falling there and gets so much mileage afterwards as well. Also has Weefit in the corner right here. And again, that fair, just to stuff out the approach that Mithos wants to do and not able to give them anything, any room to breathe, any room to actually make their way forward. But so far, oh, that weak air could have been potentially the starter. Sends right up, maybe an up B factor as well. So a little bit of stage shenanigans. That's a dead WaKa though.
Yeah, evening up the stock count. Still has a little bit of work to do percentile-wise, but Weefit Trainer, if she gets the openings, can do so much damage. But all right. Let's calm down a little bit there. Wanted so much more.
Yeah, just a little too much of overextension. That's okay. I like the back here there. Knows that maybe just not in the cards to get that up B. So far, so good though. You know, can Mithos do anything? Okay, this is Cyclone, right?
Yeah. Got the DI in. Yeah, it's one of those sort of rock and a hard place things where if you DI out, you get back aired, you DI in, you get Cyclone. So it's unfortunate, but once again, I feel like the deep breathing is disrupting these combos. We've seen a couple grabs at the very low percentages, and I know WaKa is normally getting a huge combo out of it, but the deep breathing makes it a little bit more awkward.
Yeah, it definitely makes it a little more awkward, sure. So yeah, I like that awareness, but the downer spike.
Nothing awkward about that.
Yeah, I mean that's just, you know, no deep breathing. Breathe 100 times. That will save you.
Exactly.
So kind of crazy to think about.
You can breathe in the blast zone, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You can breathe in the next game, right? Game 3. You can breathe in losers, right? You know, WaKa definitely looking to try to do just that. And,
yeah, really walking all over that game.
Yeah, I mean, after we saw a reverse 3-0. Right now, WaKa is just like trying to just speed run it, you know, get a nice cool little 3-0 action right here. Doesn't want to drop any games here. I mean, the momentum has been so huge as well. When we see these players go down 2-0 and then get one game and then it just snowballs, right? Especially Big E, right? And then we saw that earlier as well. We saw Andres going down to losers. Same thing when he had just, you know, takes one game and it started to snowball. And, you know, when you have the crowd on your side, it makes it that much more difficult too, because as noise canceling on those headphones might be, you can probably still hear the rumbles of the crowd.
You can feel the crowd excitement here. I feel like just the stage is vibrating with how much they're cheering. But I actually think that those cheers are for the other stream.
Yeah,
we have Nair versus Siski, and I know that
I think Nair won 2 games, right?
Siski hates that matchup, and he is not winning right now. I don't know what the exact score count is, but it isn't great.
Yeah.
Definitely make sure to turn on that multi-stream if you got it. There's 4 streams today, and right now we have WaKa versus Mithos, and man, WaKa putting on a clinic for how to deal with a Weefit in the corner.
Yeah, that first game really, really close, right? And then the second game, all of a sudden, you know, the second game, WaKa turns it up, and, you know, the start of this third, WaKa definitely just making it known that, you know, this is his time to shine for sure. It's weak there, yeah, not able to get it just yet.
Yeah, I think Weefit Trainer tried to jump out there, so Mithos was not able to escape, but this time, the Cyclone gets the job done. Deep breathing is here, but it feels like he hasn't really been able to get the big openings. Okay, this is a combo with deep breathing. Doesn't get the full confirm, but still, oh, I like the tech chase opportunity. Still gets 56% off of that, even with the big, you know, the deep breathing disrupting the combo a little bit.
Oh, I love that drift out as well to kind of just, you know, mess up the options right there, but gets the back here, and man, definitely was holding. I feel like was holding out to avoid the Cyclone, and then just ended up getting mixed up by back here right there. So.
Yeah, so that's a rock and a hard play situation. You DI in, you get Cyclone. You DI out, you get back aired. But he didn't switch his DI out from the throw to the back air, so still died super early off the back air. That shouldn't have killed.
Oh my God, 87.
This is a 3-stock, man. He's getting the 3-stock. It's got to happen.
Yeah, so far you see the crouches right there. Yeah, the Luigi crawl is probably one of my favorite in this game.
Oh no! Don't get misfired here, Mithos. It's not. Oh, don't let it be you. Don't let it be you.
Oh,
wait. Okay. No 3-stock. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Yeah, I mean that was Okay. Oh, all right. WaKa definitely feeling himself right now for sure. Can you find something? I mean, you are going to take a couple of hits if you're not doing the right options here. Definitely trying to go for a clip, but gets the tweak there into the fair, and that's going to be it. WaKa taking it 3-0.
As on the other stream, we do see Siski take a game, so it's not a 3-0. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly what the score is, but it's at least 2-1 for Nair. Might be game 5.
It might be game 5, and right now, yeah. But all these players, it just goes to show how being at S Factor 11. I mean, this is the place to be. This is where people write their own stories. I mean, we talked about it on the mainstream earlier today, how one person coming in, from outside of Mexico kind of changed the tide. I mean, Mr. R coming in back in the day, Smash Factor 2 or 3, I believe, losing to Leo, and all of this potentially could not have happened if that did not happen, right? That kind of just put them on the map and, ended up enabling, all of these players, make some realize, you know what, like, these guys are supposed to be the best players in the world, but we can beat them. And, a few years later, we end up getting all the way out here. So definitely